Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of this modded map, and we'll continue doing where we basically left off last night, and seeing what else we can get done today. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Red, what's going on? How are you? Let's see. I left off where we have to go get these containers delivered from this wrecked ship. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Um, been playing this modded map with trains, and been having quite an awesome time. Map is small, but very populated with stuff, and you have to use trains, trucks. I mean, everything the same, except you get a chance to play with trains. Alright, so what am I taking for this? Need to build me another truck with a flatbed. See, can I afford the trains? Right. Let's see. So we gonna take the new truck for a spin. See if I can do bigger wheels. It only comes one standard. Oh yes, I can. So 50s. What else can we do? Customization. I don't know if I could do both of these, but let's find out. I'll use this. Right, so the spare wheels come off. That's fine. Oof. Sure. Okay, well, we could match. Sure. Where's the spotlights? I don't need spotlight. I could care less about the spotlights. Oh. Hey, Bong, what's up? Ah. Going on. So, this is not your typical truck that you get with the game, because I did some tweaks to it. One of that is I can attach, well, not attach, sorry. I added add-ons. So I wanted to do the trailer, but I'll do that next time. But I gave it where you could put cargo in the back of it. So if you see cargo in the back of the truck, do not panic. It's because I tweaked it. But I don't need it actually. I need a flatbed, sadly. Because we have 2 containers that I have to deliver. For that, need a crane. Right? So no, you can't. I don't know why they turned it off. Stupid of them. But I added cargo so you could do 2 slots. The only thing this truck can do is pack the truck in the back of this flatbed. That's it. It can't even hold the trailers. Even though the hitch is there. And it's not in the way when the trailer turns. It's so stupid of them to do this. Also, the engine for this truck is from the T880. So they did a copy paste. I'm hoping that down the road they will fix that issue. The big truck, they're looking ugly like a duck, is got the P16 engine, and this one got from T8 880 engine. It's ridiculous that, and this, like I said, I just forgot to add it, but last time I had the trailers attached to this. As I said before, it will not conflict with the truck at all. Actually, wait, maybe... Hold on a second. It does it with this. I think I did it with the add-on. This one. Just run this real quick. I think this one can't hold the trailer either, last time I checked. Oh, I did it though. Right. The reason I see why they didn't do it is because of this. But I don't see a reason why not. What's the problem? It's not... I mean, I get it, it's slightly bigger, but who cares? I think you have an add-on and a trailer that's pretty good setup right there as is. Well, no, I know. I'm just saying that to me, I feel like it's just a waste of truck not to have something like that. And thank you for the look. Anyway, I'm not gonna use this add-on. It's gonna go with the low settle. Need a crane, so we'll bring a truck with a crane. Sorry. For that, is this good? No, I need something huge. That's a high sound. Maybe this? Hold on. You know, one of the things you should do when you come out of the garage and you don't know which type of low settle you should get, don't get anything. When you leave the garage and you're gonna go into the trailer store, it will automatically decide what type of settle it will get. So for example, see, I have no settles right now. If I go with the low settle, it automatically will come with it. If I go with the high settle, it automatically choose the high settle. So save yourself a trip. There we go. Now I need a truck with a crane. Hold on, why I forgot to change the color. Sorry. To have this color. It's a must. So the oversized cargo container is 4 points, the special cargo is 2 points. So the trailer that we have is 6 points, and that's what it's gonna take. So we are going to be pretty damn good. I thought about using a train, but the train will not able to pull all the cargo. So I'll see, maybe I'll do... I don't know, I'm gonna decide when I get there. For now, I have to go get a... So we're gonna build a truck with a crane, and then I'll head out there as well. So pretty much I'm doing a lot more work than needed. Usually it would come with the crane, but like I said, I'm playing this a little different. And I will bring a crane separate from the truck. That's how I used to play Spin Tires and snowrunner, and so basically this will give me an opportunity to do something different than snowrunner. Some of my trucks, they do have a crane, but if it makes it look right, I add it. But if it doesn't look right, then I'm not gonna add it. You can re-watch my other videos so far. I already put in 4 videos out on this map. Like I said, this map is really nice. It's really, really put together. And moving forward, I'll be playing a lot of modded maps, test them out, see what's up. If they don't make any sense, I'll do a small I guess, description of what I think about them and moving forward. We all know the vanilla maps are great, but there's also modded maps that are great too. And this is one of them. And it's public, by the way. I don't know what happened with music. If there's a sound in the game slightly off, it's not on my end. It's something within this map. I noticed that whenever you, or maybe even not even the map, maybe even the game, I notice sometimes music gets cut off, or you have to restart the game. It's been happening since the last update that they released. So there's some things that they addressed that they
Hey, we're
changed.
doing this for the science.
Yes, sir. What's going on? You welcome back? Are you at work? We are doing this for the science. Alright, so the train is gonna be coming from that direction. How do I go about... Oh. Oh, wait. Hold on. Shit, I messed up. Oh, damn it. We have to go back here. Oh, bummer. Hold on, I messed up. Oh, you're making kid. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Enjoy that. Don't worry about it. Do your thing, my dude. Do your thing. I already did my morning chores. Drove my wife to work. Dropped off my kid at his school. Then I have a doctor's appointment later on, and then I'll be back and continue doing this. Whatever else I have to do at home. Yeah, family man. What can I say? You gotta do all these things. Crap, I should have looked it up on the map where the hell I was going. I messed up. Now, when you don't have chain ties, this is gonna be tough. But that's okay, I'll put it in low minus, and slowly we're gonna creep up. Because if I put this in automatic, we're just gonna spin wheels. When you have chain ties, that's different. You're not gonna spin your wheels. But when you're in the mud or snow, chains not always work. I tested this many times. But when you load it, or not load it, if you do have that low minus, you will come up. Sometimes you won't, because it's heavy. But, you know, quick winch will do the job just fine. Then we're gonna change it to low, and then we go. There we go. Should have not drove that far. I for some reason thought that I have to go all the way at the end. There's also another mission that requires this truck that maybe I'll do as a flatbed to go rescue a little car, and then it needs to be brought to another destination. Perhaps we could do that. I used Bandit multiple times already on this map. Love it. The way I have it right now is perfect. Let's see, will I be able to make it? See, when you're coming from the garage, it's a lot easier than if you're coming from this direction. Let's see if I can. There we go. Cool. We have spinning wheels, so we're just gonna put it in low. Low plus. And let it just crawl away. Most likely this is the route that I'm gonna take it back to the port. I have to say that this is kind of a deal breaker that this truck with the ramp up add-on cannot do cargo, nor you can hold trailers. Even though it's a new truck, I don't understand why they don't give us these opportunities to if the truck could actually do that. I mean, technically I get it, it's a ramp flatbed, but why not add just the cargo to it? Make it so that way we can hold cargo, and if we want, we can hold a vehicle. So technically the add-on is kind of pointless. Not everybody likes to enjoy the ramp, I would say ramp up add-ons. But I guess to everybody its own use and how you use it. Like I said, I tweaked it. And you could see it already on my browser. A lot of people tweaked it. I'm hoping that the engine modification, meaning the sound, needs to be updated. Maybe with the next update they'll fix that. And then the add-on to have the 2 slot, I think that would be nice too. Now, what type of crane should I bring here? I wonder. I was wondering how to get down here yesterday. I was like, is there a road? Oh, there is. I didn't realize this was the road. I was scratching my head yesterday for a second. Let's see. I just didn't want to fall through the ice. That's why I was driving slow. I don't know if you can fall through or not, but I don't want to take my chances. Alright, so this is cool. Is this mine or this is model asset? I don't think this is mine. Is this mine? Oh, it is mine. Oh. Oh, you have to deliver that. Yeah, I thought this was part of a model asset. Oh, there's a step 310 hidden there. Okay. So we have to come back here eventually. Got it. Got it. Alright, let's turn around and prep ourselves for the crane. I was wondering, is that ours or is that just part of the game? Hmm. Okay. So we have to bring a tow truck. And I know perfect truck for the job. I haven't seen it in ages. Alright, so what type of crane we're gonna use? Let's see. Here's my garage. There's a lot of vehicles on my map right now. It's pretty wild. I need something that has... Can he do a crane? Like, yeah, when I lurk, I'm just watching you by doing something else, but I'm not at the keyboard to type. No problem, my guy, no problem. I do the same thing. When I don't chat and you blank at nights, I just, lurk away. And then, of course, you know, same thing. Alright, so I need a big truck that could do crane. I know this one. I already have this one. Should I bring this one? Hold on, I need this one. Yeah, maybe we should do this one. Oh, this looks humongous. Ah, you know what? I'll get it. It's been a while since we messed around with this bad boy. Let's see, I'll do... Always sell your other wheels. It will give you money back. Let's see, snorkeling system. Something so that way water doesn't take on. I need fenders. Yeah, we'll keep the fenders. I don't care about these bumpers. I don't. Oh, I can't even afford bumpers. That we'll get. With the kit, yeah, sure. I'll keep it original, not too crazy. And then the collar. No, not this one. Wait, what's white? There's nothing white. It's only two colors. Damn. Okay. Oh. Engine, gearbox, active, wheels. Okay, cool. Alright, so this one is gonna be our crane. And then I'm gonna build myself another truck. You know what would be nice? If this crane was flat. But I know why they did this. And it's missing a spare wheel. It has to be a wheel here. I believe it's for the wheel. Yeah, there has to be something here. Like right here. And for the tow truck, I'll get... Where's that beautiful truck that I barely see now these days? This one. I haven't seen this truck in a while. I'll keep the... Hope I have money, enough money. We might not. It's gonna be a problem. What else I should get? Got that, snorkeling I got. Rooftop. What's rooftop? What is this? I don't know, fog light. Oh, the fog light's on the side. I don't need. Oh no. Actually, hold on. I don't need this roof rack. Yeah, let's do this. Rear fenders, yes. Miscellaneous. Exhaust. Fine. Alright. So this is gonna be my tow truck. Oh, wait. Why is multi-use is no good? I mean multi-purpose. So we're gonna go. Hold on, what did I buy that didn't give me my money back? I think the roof rack. Let me return the roof rack. I mean the trunk supply. What else I can second. What was I trying to do? So I'll buy this, return this, buy this, return this. There we go. I got 5,000 in my bank. Ah, almost 6. See, they need to add gas to these canisters. If they've been adding gas to other trucks, they should give extra gas here. The same. Functional overflow. I've been having fun on StarCraft. Okay, how's that going? I mean, like I said, I see in it. It looks cool, but it looks like you enjoying it. If you wonder why I have 2 cranes, well, one is for the garage, another one is for the old school. Oh man, I know you love your old school gaming. What's going on, Laura? It's rolling time, yes sir. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Good morning to you as well. If it's not rolling, it's gonna be crashing. You know how it is. Lifting King. Incoming.
Smash the truck! Smash the truck! I'm a detective, so I smashed the truck. You think you smashed the truck? No, I smashed the truck! I'm the one that smashed the...
Oh my god. That is basically 1-to-1. Look, this bus needs help. Should we help him? Hello, sir. Oh, it's... Viewer has no difficult settings, so it kicks out. Oh, but if we are not quick enough. Gotcha. Our guy is drinking coffee. And then there's wait. Poor guy. Hold on. Hello, sir. How may be an assistance? You having difficulties? Dude, I appreciate for the swing by. You have a good day. Enjoy that further duties scenarios, and then you have to go to work. But I'll definitely catch you. Alright, where I need to that's the thing that I will really want to do quite a lot. Basically, bring trucks for different jobs. It'll be more fun this way. Alright, we have to turn this way, but before we do that, let's bring Tetra Force, because Tetra Force needs to come out here as well. So you stop here, let's bring out Tetra Force as well. Another record. We have 2 records now in the game. This is more off-road record than the other one. I wish they would have finished this thing like it's supposed to. It has a lot of issues. Suspension is one of them. This truck was supposed to have plenty of repairs and plenty of fuel. I mean, it is a rescue truck in real life too. But for some reason it has very little of this, very little of that. Laura, how are you this morning, sir? What's cooking for today? You ready for Forza? And to your question, I uninstalled the Forza. I actually got the Expeditions installed. I don't know if Storm Iron and Space Viking played Expeditions yesterday. I was hoping that I could join them, but that didn't happen. But the Forza, I'll just wait it out. Like I say, eventually down the road. I was just joking that I'll join. You know, I can beat you this and that. I'm way behind than you guys. All right. Oh yes, he did mention that he has a party to go to. Oh, okay. Okay, so I guess they did not play that game either. Got it. Okay. I thought they were playing the new Expeditions. Because I know he plays, he loves that game too, but because Expedition is coming to an end. And actually, you know what? Maybe I'll see. Maybe I'll play it too. Because 3 new trucks, 1 free truck, 2 maps, 1 cave, I think, or it's other way around. A lot to see. Was it really that glitchy? Damn. That's not what you want from the game. Did you also play them, assuming? Was it like, what, 4 people? So it was you, Space, Storm, who else? I mean, I don't know if you played, but I know you always play. And I had snowrunner multi play glitch where you couldn't log in after a bit. Oh gosh. I don't know. I was offset was yesterday in my game. I mean, sorry, in my stream, and he's like, dude, he couldn't restart his game. And then the sound, like right now, you don't hear sound out of this map. But I also know that they did a maintenance cleanup on Monday for 2 hours. So I don't know what maybe they did something on the end that half of the stuff stopped working. So right now, like when I recorded it on Monday, music was available. Now when I'm playing the game, music does not even exist. So like I said, I don't know if it's something related to what they did or... Wait, there was a patch today for SnowRunner? Or for this, when there was a patch? Oh, I was like, wow, SnowRunner actually comes out with the quick hot fixes? I have no doubt that they did that. Come on, they don't want people to lose interest in playing. That's how you lose people. Looks like we're playing a little bit of Roadcraft. Remember where that ship getting destroyed? Well, not destroyed, but I wish we had the 4 points connection though. This is what SnowRunner needs badly. 4 points, not 1 point in the middle. Like, it's such a cheesy setup. You know, MudRunner had this whole time. Well, MudRunner actually modded maps. They have this one attachment. But you know, after 5 years, you would think that they would finally get this sorted out. But I guess it's not that important. Oh, Doritos, look at that. They're just popping under you. Offset, what's up, broski? Yes, sir, look who it is. Did you finish this the map yet, or what? I would think I see you Zing away on your map. Let's see, where's my Nice. That's what's up. Not bad. You're looking good. You're looking good. A lot of stuff to do before certain missions. I couldn't find the water for a while. Oh, I'm like, I was about to say, bro, look at the water. You find water everywhere on the map. You talk about the water mission. No. Me being stupid. Finally, you figured it out, cargo special containers. Dude, don't spoil it for me. Come on. I mean, I played it. I know what it is. But a lot of people don't know. I know you're excited and all that. It's funny. I start playing, you start playing. I don't play this, you don't play this. Such a copycat. Now let's get out of here. That's the thing about him. I'm joking though. I'm not yelling at him. That's the thing about him. He always puts something out. Dude, you should get his private maps. You're gonna have a ball there too. The demo that you played is just a tiny, beanie beanie, you know, things about it. You couldn't find the first bridge, so you stopped. Man, you're such a quitter. Get out of here. The guy that I know that goes in and edits and tweaks files, which takes a lot of time, he gave up on the building the first bridge. What's wrong with you, bro? This is not the guy that I know. Wildlife Will, welcome in. Thank you for that support. How you doing? Bro, I'm just giving you a hard time. Why you gotta be so defensive? Jesus. You should know by now that I'm messing with you, just like you messing with me everywhere you go. Relax. The co-op once you the co-op one starts, you're on the other side of the map. You're not, bro. Do I really have to say I'm joking now? Man, broski, go get some coffee. Sheesh. You spent 1200 on Tuesday. Dude, you told me, Laura. I did not forget. You got new set of wheels for your Range Rover. You did, sir. I completely started new channel due to some discrepancies with my lovely Twitch, but they finally helped me out and I had to. So basically, I started fresh and now they are in my favor. But I appreciate for the refollow. So the channel that you used to follow is no longer existing. This is a completely brand new channel. That's why. You doing good? Just starting off your day? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I am enjoying this lovely modded map, and I am pulling out every single truck that we don't get a chance to play with. Somebody said that Tetra 4 sucks. Man, you are missing out. Whoever said that to me. It doesn't suck at all. I mean, yes, it has issues, but it doesn't suck. Maybe they adjusted the suspension. It looks different. Well, we'll find out shortly. Hey, it's not bad. It's flexing. Thank you, appreciate it. They did, huh? They did. I appreciate it, Will. Much love. I know that when you put the truck in the back, it's going to compress the suspension And that is something that they could not figure it out. But you know what? It's still better than it was before. We're about to do that because there is a truck that's hidden here. And you're right, Offset, they did. Alright, so how do I get this freaking truck out of the ditch? This is gonna be interesting. Let's see, how do I get him out, huh? And then we have, because it's a disabled truck. You can't remember if they softened it or stiffed it, but I do remember something. No, they did. They added the flags too, so it doesn't look, I mean, they added to all the 4 Tetras. Remember the little Tetra? That one got flags too. Off. Nobody saw that. Now this crane, this is where they messed up. So the crane anchors in real life, they get pushed in and they're vertically standing up. This bullshit over here that they did is incorrect. Gosh, they don't know how to customize their own vehicles. That's why we have these issues. And this is one of them where you can't fit. It's okay, the truck is still busted, so... Actually, maybe I can fit through here. Should be able to. Oh yeah, totally. You have the copper tires, right? Discovered tires, Discovery Road, and yeah, trail. Laura, for how long did you put them on? You gonna take them off in the summertime, or you just put them because you needed a new set of shoes? I know the Phoenix, if you go fast, rear wheels hubs used to clip through the back of the tires. Yes, I remember that too. I also got the Everhorn yesterday. Not too shabby, I must say. Dude, the Everhorn is not bad, but did you notice that they used the P16 sound? So the P16 got the Everhorn setup. The engine, the horn, and the one that I'm using right now, that truck over there, is using the T880 engine. I'm hoping they'll change that, because that's just such a bullshit. They are full-time tires. Okay. Well, hopefully you're going to enjoy them, sir. Second. What happened there? You know what this Tetra doesn't have that the other truck has? The wrecker? I mean the add-on? Where you can extend the arm in and out. The other one has that. This one only goes up and down. That's it. That's the only feature that they added. Everything else is the same. But the Tetra Force in the files for this add-on has a lot more features when it originally came out. They just can't figure it out. this is supposed to tilt too, but it's... Wait, hold on. Does it tilt? Right, so this was supposed to tilt. They took that off too. You see how the suspension in the back compresses? In real life, I mean, Offset, you know this a whole lot more than everybody else. Whoever, I mean, if you don't work on trucks, you wouldn't know, but... And I mean, sorry, I will try to say is, if you know how the trucks work, then you know exactly what I'm about to say. So, in real life also, if you bring out the weight, the truck does not go down like that, at least. It does, but to a minimum. But I've seen it work in real life too, so that is wrong. And this right here, this and this, when this add-on goes on, this should come off. They don't need these bullshit add-ons here. I wish they would test their own stuff, but oh well. What's going on, Big Nate? Well, the fenders are not supposed to be on it. If you look at I have the real pictures. The real pictures, when you install the add-on, the fenders come off. I don't know why they didn't take them off. So literally you have no space for the wheels to flex. I mean, when I'm gonna go with things, you'll see them that it's popping through. Good to hear, man, and thanks for the support. Thanks for the follow. Good to see you. Oh, hold on, I forgot the beacons on. Wait, where's the beacons? There we go. See, I would say, Nate, no, not Nate, sorry, Offset. Because you guys have the same color right now. I apologize. Offset, if they would have tested their vehicles like you and I do, and there's other people out there, these vehicles would have done a whole lot better. But I feel like they just code them in and they never test them. And the only time they do something about that is when people report. And then they say, hey, post a picture and tell us what the problem is, you know? I feel like if those fenders, the ones that are right now sitting on a horse, I would delete it, you would have more freedom for the wheels to flex. But because there's no room right now, you have a limitation. You spend about 4 hours overnight editing the ATS files? Dude, I started, you know what? This map gave me a big enthusiasm to start doing my map again. Remember that Chernobyl map that I talked about many times? So last night, I didn't go live. I wanted to go live, but then I was like, you know what? Let me start creating a modded map as well. Dude, there was one place where I didn't like how it was working out. You talking about 4 hours. It took me 2.5 hours to add 2 buildings together. Again, I could have just plopped them in and call it a day, but bro, I was going back and forth. I'm like, I'm not liking this crap. 2.5 hours, 2 buildings. But it looks good now. I've been working on that map, I think, for the past now 6 years. But the reason it's also like that is because a lot of files been changed or edited, and the names were renamed, and there's nothing I could do about it. So I kind of actually gave up as well. But you know what, maybe I'll finally put it together. Sometime next year I will release it. figured out how much the truck paints wheels and such glow at night. It's some of my trucks look like they come from Tron. Dude, that's cool. Did you post the pictures? I'd like to see that. So this truck that I'm pulling behind, it's part of a mission. I don't know what part of the mission it is, but it is part of a mission. So what we're gonna do is, I'm just gonna leave it on the side. We're gonna go to low minus because we're about to go up the hill. No, we're not. I thought I was going up the hill. But in any case, I will leave it on the side, and then when the time is right, we will go deliver this. But for now, I have no idea where this needs to go. So, Tetra, you're just gonna hang out here. Let's get out of the way so that way we're not going to collide with anything. Or do I need to park myself somewhere. You know what? Let me unpack, repack. And then I'll drop this. That's it. So for now, what I always usually do, I unpack my stuff, because you never know in this game, sometimes you leave it, and then when you come back from finishing the game, sometimes stuff just starts flying left and right. I don't know, it's just been a thing for me lately. So I'll leave it at that. Where's my other truck? So we were doing the port. Where's my port? So the port is here. Truck is here. So we're gonna grab this truck now. This is the other new truck that got, came out with the dragons. And also added hundreds of thousands of gallons of fuel. It doesn't feel like it, but the weighted truck. Dude, hold on. You're talking about the ATS, right? Not the snowrunner. You know what I've been doing on ATS? Not now though, but before. I was designing the custom skins for the trailers and trucks too. I found it very easy to do so. And I noticed, I spoke to somebody back in the day, they actually were making money for the people that requested custom skins. I at some point thought that I'm gonna do that too, but then I was like, nah, there's so many guys out there that doing that, there's no point. But I wanted to see if it's possible, and I have to say it's mad easy. You just have to have the few programs, and you can basically do like a hustle job on the side. Oh, they do, huh? Okay, so they do $5, right? Okay, that's not bad. Boy, that's cheap. I had a guy that I talked to. He said he's charging 20. Jesus, I feel bad for those people that pay $20. Yuck. I even asked him, I'm like, is that too much? He goes, nah, that's cheap. I said, okay, whatever. Cheap. But I felt like it was overpriced. Well, you don't know if it's actually naked, but just put on a server. Hey, listen, it doesn't matter. You can easily go on Etsy or the Fiverr, and you could most likely ask people over there to do some, again, customizations, and they could do it. But again, $20 for ATS skin, I think that's just overkill. I'm sorry. If I would do that as well, I would charge $5. And if you're quick and good, and you could deliver multiple skins per day, that's that's like it's nothing. $5 is nothing, but you know what? You still get, I would say, towards yourself, like you feel good that you did something good for somebody out there, you know? Right, I know about him too. Inmate has been making some skins and sending me some screenshots. He has his logo right now. Got it. I know that dude. I know him. I mean, like, I don't know him personally, or like, I spoke to him, but I see his stuff. It's pretty cool. Listen, that's cool that people do stuff like this. Okay, why we stop? Oh, okay. Second. No? Oh, I think I did it a little too much. We have to take wider turns. What do you think about this truck? Or anybody else? What do you guys think about these trucks? Will, Nate, what do you guys think about? I don't know if have you guys got these trucks yet? This is came with the DLC standalone that they released recently. So this is a standalone DLC truck along with the other big fat truck that came with. Use the truck to move the movie star. I felt the suspension is too soft. It is too soft. In a way. But I noticed that the low suspension is a lot softer than the high suspension. Have you noticed though said that it cannot do the 2 slots with the ramp up body? Alright, let's go up the hill with no chains. And it cannot attach the trailers when you have an repair add-on. All the no, it's not a multi, or the towing platform. Right, so on the mod browse, you have guys already coding it in, and they added the 2 slots to this truck. They also have, did you saw the low settle? And the high settle is encroaching into the frame. Again, I'm not nitpicking, I'm just looking from what I see. If you look closely, you'll see that this add-on frame that is sitting on top of the main frame, and when you look at the low settle and high settle, it's clipping. Let me see. You can see it here right now. Right there. This is the clipping. So the high settle sits on this frame, and this is just an additional frame that pretty much levels it out with the fenders. I'm shocked that they did not see that. Subframe is this one, from how I saw. I believe this is the subframe that they called it. But you know, their definition and, you know, translation sometimes from Russian to English is a little off. The reason I'm driving slow is because oof. I have just to adjust the offset for that in case. Yeah, well, you could adjust. You basically all they have to do. I mean, just say I. Actually, I'm gonna do that too on my end, just for myself, because you know me. I'm just gonna go in real quick. I'm just gonna take this and you could see it, that this supposed to sit on this. and the low saddle is sitting even more lower. So the problem with this, when you holding and see, this technically supposed to be adjustable. In Mudrunner, this pivot also moves. So when you're moving with the trailer, the low saddle or the high saddle, but in real life you just call it fifth wheel. You know this offset a lot more than I do, so do correct me. This is supposed to move. This is not a fixed item, because when you pull up onto the trailer, this slightly gets adjusted, and when you're going off-road, I mean, we're doing off-roading here, but in real life, when you're on the highway, this slightly adjusts, so that way you don't have this issues here clipping. But in Mudrunner, that was not an issue. Spinta is the same thing. SnowRunner, till this day, is still not being adjusted. Good thing you mentioned the tires. I just had to take the time to put in the paperwork for the rebate, so that's done now. How much are you getting rebate, Laura? Usually they do that, right? Ow, 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 ow. You got 75 coming back in a rebate? Just 75 bucks? In real life, it does, but you have to pull it. Well, yes, you have to go back and forth to adjust it. Correct, I agree with you. Yes, that is something that I've seen that the truckers do. Yes, better than nothing, I agree. You would not believe how many times I've seen drivers not know that the fifth wheel is flipped up the wrong way, and they back into the trailer, poke the two holes in the front. Oh my gosh, dude, that is wild. You would think that the drivers should be very knowledgeable and responsible for what they do, right? But they don't. Hold on, can I fit here? And I know what you're gonna say there. That's what she said. Hush, I know, I'm just saying that this is the game, not the PGA team. I guess I'm gonna destroy property here because we're just too wide. I'm sorry. I'll send me some invoice. I mean, I'll send you the invoice. You guys can charge me. Alright, cool. What's going on, Stray? How are you? Oh, the best is where they don't like it, and bam, it hits the ground when they pull up, and then they either remove the legs or they don't remove the legs. I love that too. Or they try to make a illegal U-turn on the highway. Remember those incidents? People. Alright, so this road is gonna take me straight to the port. I do have my train here somewhere. It has to be somewhere. Uh-oh. Difficulty times. You see mainly that the trailer is just sitting on the frame of the truck because they didn't like it properly. Oh, dude, I know you've seen it. You listen, you work on trucks, and you've seen it a whole lot more than we have. So I guarantee you, and you probably will confirm that you have a lot of stories to tell. The map is gorgeous, Strain. I love this map. This is a public map that he released. There's other maps that he released. There's 2 private maps that he also worked on. I have one of them. I already bought the second one from him. So, and then he's working on another map already. But this is public, and he has a single playthrough, which is this one, and then there is a co-op as well. So I am pretty much, like I mentioned earlier, I will be playing a lot of modded maps where I'm going to try and see what they're all about. Some are good, some are crappy. This one, Remos is another awesome mod map creator. Little Big Story is this one. Again, there's very little where the modded maps are really make sense, but this one, I love it. Again, if you're not a train person, then maybe it's not for you, but you could drive trains on this map. Or he pretty much includes trains now anywhere that he puts them. Like, oh my god, there's no way I can fit this in this here. Oh, brother. Oh, you have I have an interesting way. Let's see. To get on a highway near your house, they have an U-turn ramps on both sides. Lotus, that's not bad. Yeah, so for example, I'm playing this a little different. I try to use different trucks. So for example, I have a lot of trucks. Here's one train. And it comes with train cars. You could hold 2 train cars at a time, but you just have to watch out because sometimes they do derail. You have a turntable. This, you could adjust it manually by winching around. This train comes with its own train. I think one train car comes with that other cars don't come with the other trains. You could put one in the front and you can winch it, and then this one gets attached. Then you could switch manually here because SnowRunner doesn't have automatic, switches. Then you have this crane. This crane is functional. It has fuel, repairs. You can remove that. You can have just a sideboard and a crane. Without a crane, the open boards open up too. You can hold up to 5 slots. You got lugs, medium, long, fuel, water, repairs, and fuel. And then there's another train which is sitting right now in the garage, and it's right here. So we got ourselves quite an interesting setup. I know, so that's the thing. And again, Offset and Laura, I'll get back to you in a second. This guy works with another modder who's the COT at RCK76. These guys develop amazing job. The modders take this game to the next level. The modder on the modded maps created trains. You could drive trains, you could sail boats, you could move barges, you could transport cars and trucks on barges. This guy on the private map created where you could take the ferry across from one end to another end, and you could pretty much float it, so it's not sitting as fixed. So they take it to the next level. As for, like I said, for our developers, I just don't understand why these guys can't and they can't. Is it too much time? Maybe. Is it worth it? Maybe not. I could see why not. Maybe RAM is an issue, because if they start putting all that, then PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, Mac will have issues with RAM. Who knows? I don't know. But that's pretty cool. They do all come out from the garage. Again, there's some, issues here and there, but I've been playing it so far. I have no complaints. Alright, let's get back to work. What the hell was I doing? Oh, right, I was trying to fit into the port. Technical difficulties here. Let me see, offset. No. Yeah, you download. Oh, right, so strange. You said you downloaded. I need to start a new game and try them out. Yeah, dude, give it a try. There's, like I said, there's a lot of different modded maps out there. There's also an old non-winter one he did. That's his. It takes over a storyline of 7 years later. Which one was that, Offset? Oh, you've been part of the Skyrim modding community for many years. Oh, okay, so then you do know about it, Strain. That's what's up. That's what's up. I'm myself right now in the process of developing a modded map. I've been on that modding map for about maybe... The game was 5 years. I said 6 years, but that's because I started outside the SnowRunner. I wanted to move it to from ModRunner to the SnowRunner. That didn't work. So on SnowRunner, I've been pushing it out probably 3 years. And I didn't get a chance to finish it yet. Because there's been a lot of issues with SnowRunner editor. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. When that politics with Russia and Ukraine happened, they had to change a lot of names. So the stuff that I had on my map is no longer available. So that kind of pissed me off, and then I pretty much quit. But now it's all coming back together, so I'm like, And then I started playing this, and I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should continue work. And he also comes out with very creative ideas, and I love it. Everything is very interesting. When you play on his maps, creativity comes pretty freaking cool. Abandoned Farm, I think. This map takes place 7 years after that one. He also did the desert map. If you look at the desert map, and I'm gonna be playing all his maps. The desert map is where you have the Amazon on one side and then the desert on the other side. And that was by him. When I started playing the first time that one, I was like, holy shit, this guy is great. Same as Remo. And then when I never got a chance to finish it. Then when I played the southern region that he just released as a demo, but it's a private map, I was like, holy shit, this guy is the one that did the desert. And Remo is another one. He came from ModRunner. He has I don't know what's going on with him now. I guess life is in the way, you know, life is first. But he did a lot of... Wait, is it here? Oh my god, I'm an idiot, as always. I don't know why I decided to go this way. I never pay attention. That's a problem with me. I guess we're gonna back up. Actually, you know what? Maybe I did the right thing. Yeah, you know what? I'll take it back. This actually worked out pretty well. Sometimes I don't think though, that's a problem. You were inspired by Remo to do a map, and I haven't got that far yet, but you know what? Remo's maps are all highway hauling, aftermath. He wanted to do the aftermath or aftershock, but then he mentioned that there's some issues been happening with the snow editor as well, so he stopped and he remade the highway hauling, the last one, from it as well. Hold on a sec. Is that where the... Hold on a sec. Is that where the... Oh. So this is where we're gonna pick up the containers now. Ah. Okay, so I'm not moving this crane. This crane is gonna... Oh, wait. It's... Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought this is manual unloading. I mean, manual loading, unloading. But you know what? We're gonna keep this crane here for a little bit. The other thing is I've been using different trucks to play differently, meaning like each truck has its own meaning and its own setup, versus where we always use the same trucks for everything. Oh, offset. So this is what you found last time, right? I mean, yesterday. So now you have both sides. Cargo container. And then special cargo and oversize. Ah, okay. Interesting. Yesterday you're like, yo, how the hell do I get the special cargo, right? Oh, goodness. Now this... Oh, this is what you told me yesterday. Where the hell do I get cabins? Minus 50. He's taking away minus 50 from you. What? What the hell? Hold on. Remove all... Ah. Interesting. You know what? Let's go do this one. I'm curious to find out. I was wondering what this was for. Okay, okay. Let's go minus, shall we? Alright, which way we gonna go? This is creative right here. I like this. You have yours at 6 and it's minus 300. Let's go, baby. Dude, did you see this mission? I was blown away when I was doing that for the first time. Hold on, where the hell is it? So this one over here, right? Remember the truck under the river? I mean under the lake? So when I activated over here, like I got here, and then it said when you do this like fishing, and then you go and he's telling you go take a bath, you know, food, enjoy your time, or go get real, you know, like whatever. And then it says bring the friend's car here. I'm like looking, I'm like, I don't see a car. Where the hell is the car? Dude, guys, you guys, like I said, if you into modded maps, this is what I was talking about this guy being creative. I haven't seen from the vanilla maps yet where you have a car under the ice and you have to drag it out to get it all. Pretty much once you drag it out, you can yank it with a crane or drag it behind you. I actually fell into the water one time. I am driving around, I'm like, where's the car? And I was playing hard mode. Then I was like, you know what? Photo mode. I go on there and I see the car is underneath. So for you to get the car out, you can't just yank it. You have to literally drag it out, and then about here, this is where you're going to find it. Meaning that it comes from here to here, and then you yank it. Yo, I have to say, this is creative. If you want to see something falling through the ice, here's your answer. Right, so this is one of the ideas that he brought out. Like, I mean, not ideas, creativity. I think that's pretty freaking cool. So you giving a player to chance to, hey, either I rage or I try my best, like Offset just mentioned. Took him about 2 hours to try to figure out how to get it out. You could do a whole lot. I mean, you could do it differently. Either use a crane and slowly, you know, lift it between the bottom of the river or lake and then try to drag it across. Or you could just continue yanking it, but it's gonna get stuck because it's not just a typical tunnel where everything is straight away. It does get stuck. Oh, you said it you did 2 hours ago? I thought you said it took you 2 hours. Bro, I'm trying to put you, so that way nobody thinks that you're a god, okay? Yeah, well, you got yourself some crazy trucks that could do all that. Uh-huh. We know how you roll. Just saying. Okay. Let's go play around with this. I'm curious. Alright. This is good? Packed? Yes. No, not packed. What? Hold on, this is not packed. Of course it's not packed. Oh, now you fall off. Of course you did. Ugh. Phone. Come on. I want to see if it will fall off. No? Interesting. Interesting, it completely rolled off. Okay. Why, really? Oh my god, there's a sign. Okay. Wow, fall off. I got a cross here. Oh my god. It works better behind it than on it. Yeah, except I'm gonna be splitting in a second. I gotta go see the doctor after my surgery. I had my surgery a week ago. So I'm gonna be heading out in a bit. And I'll be back later. So, Offset, you're gonna beat me again. It's gonna be my 4th surgery. No, altogether, but I had 2 surgeries this year and 2 surgeries last year. Gosh, I hate this. And it's all due to that accident that I had. It sucks when you get into those incidents. So by the time I come back, you're probably gonna be in your 80% done with the map. Which job are you doing now? I remember this one. Oh, okay. I remember he mentioned, because I talked to him, the guy that developed this map, that him and the RCK are developing another train. Right now they have 3 trains, 7 cars, but they were working on another train. I see there's one right now in game. I was wondering if that one ever going to come out. I'm actually gonna ask him, just to maybe it's a private one that you have to pay for. It'd be nice. I have to say, not bad. Tetra Force is doing a hell of a good job. If they can continue tweaking the vehicles in our game, just like they did for the CK-1500 International Scout, I think the SnowRunner is gonna have a very solid reputation. They do have it But then there's a lot of problems with some trucks out there. You guys know this whole story about it. Oh shit, I thought you were napping right now, because right now when I went live, on my end it showed that you are napping as is. Imagine having a mission like this in vanilla, where they're gonna take away your money. A lot of people are gonna be complaining, bro, you took my money away from me. What the hell? But right now it's not even an issue, because if you want the money, you could go to the mod browser, get yourself a cheat mode, and you can get up to millions of money in your bank. No, I agree. I'm just saying, not like upgrade. I'm talking about like adjust them to how they, maybe I said it incorrectly. I want them to adjust what the truck's supposed to do. Meaning, meaning like in the suspension wise, proper add-ons maybe, so that way they don't do exactly what every single truck does. I mean, I am so against where, like, for example, right now I have some trucks that do exactly how they should be. Like, I don't even put a lot of add-ons. I put in like for example, my Bandit, I have dualies, I have and that's it. I don't even have a roof rack. Gosh. I really don't want to see all the trucks having everything at once. And that's the thing about SnowRunner. When the game originally came out in April of 2020, I enjoyed the way it was going. You have heavy duty class, medium class, light class, and each class was for something. If I needed to haul an 8-sled trailer, we had heavy trucks. The little trucks couldn't do it. Now, then they started adding the high settle to pretty much all of them. And it's like, man, what the hell? Like, the other day, for giggles, I took the Voran AE, I put an 8-sled trailer on it. The balance out of it was whack. But there's nothing, whatever, I just did it for the show. Like, this is pretty cool, I have to say. Alright, let's prepare to go negative 50 in our bank account. I was wondering what this is for. Now I know. So here's another creative idea. So we're going to dismantle this vehicle for scraps. That's pretty cool. And I have to say, you know why? Because we don't have this in our game. Oh, look. Oh, shit. So I scrapped the vehicle and now there's a mesh and now you could drive on it. So this is basically another bypass. What? Is this even in the game? How come I didn't how? You know what? When I'm gonna be developing my map, I'm gonna go look into this now too. Dude, that's cool. Okay. Right, but you know what? It's okay. You know, the thing is why there's no cutscene for crashing, because the game does not have the coding. If they develop the coding, like the developers themselves. Yo, hold on. You're gonna be blown away right now. You know why? So this is what he does, and this is what I like. Hold on a second. Hold on. You guys. So check this out. You know what this came from? This is the add-on from the call-up. So if you look at the big boy call-up, he enlarged it, scaled it. You put this. You have one layer of letters, 2. Then you put a reinforcement, and you got yourself a scrapper that pretty much crushes the car. This, I don't know where that came from, but that looks like probably in the game. Then so literally these are these attachments, and you scale them up. You can scale them up. So this is a scale. Oh my god. Very creative. I love it. So this is this right here. Hold on. I was wondering what the hell this is. I never seen this in my game. I mean, when in the game, but this is right here. So call up has this in the back of him. Oh, off-road. Heavy. Sorry. Not enough money, I get it. So this thing is this right here. So that's that. So this is located throughout the whole SnowRunner map in vanilla. Every time you see this one laying around, it's this that's sitting in the back of the call-up. So he took this, he scaled it up, and that's what Remo does. Remo does the same thing. He takes the model assets from the game, because we, like myself, we cannot code until developers develop it, and then we put it in. You put something like this, you scale it up, and you got yourself something cool. And that's what he did. And I have to say thank you for that, because that is creative right there. Remo does the same thing. Like I said, he takes model assets and he makes something cool out of them, and it's just gorgeous. Oh, that's cool. Good job. Respect to that dude. And then there's other things that he also put together, but like I said, let me just see what else is out there. There's some things like you take a train car, you bury it deeply, and you got yourself a tank. So you would not see the bottom frame or subframe from the train car because it's buried under the ground. You know, stuff like that. How I know that is because, like I said, I'm developing a map right now myself, so I've been using the same stuff. Anyway, I gotta get going, folks. I'll be back later on, most likely. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for the followers. Strain, good to see you. I know you're around. You've been, I've seen you at Nate and other folks. Like I said, I'll see you around, hopefully. Yeah, there was another Nate coming in. Thank you for the follow, and I appreciate for the support, guys. Hopefully this was awesome to see. Offset, good to see you. Bone and everybody else. Enjoy the rest of your day, afternoon, evening, and like I said, I shall see you next time. And until then, adios.